Now, Agamatsu is a genius. From his outgoing, talkative personality to having some of the most creative videos ever seen at the time in the community. Now, if you don't know Agamatsu, he's known for clips like this, and then
if I'm
that
getting eaten by
one.
the parasites, be rising in the sky. And then
Agamatsu is one of the biggest Deepwoken content creators in the world. His quick rise to fame put him above all the competition at the time, gaining him connections with the moderators, developers, and even the owners of the game itself. So, where did Agamatsu come from? How did this man go from being a complete nobody to one of the most well-known people in the entire Roblox anime roguelike community? You see, after doing some research, Agamatsu came from no community. He was just a normal player like me and you playing his favorite game on Roblox called Rogue Lineage. Being in a family of military background, he always found himself bored. Now this is when he discovered Roblox. From a young age, he always wanted to do content creation, being inspired by his favorite YouTubers. And although I don't know his favorite YouTubers, I think it's obvious where he got his inspiration from. Now in my opinion, Agamatsu's first videos on his channel were, well, absolute except this one, of course. And this video is how I met Agamatsu actually, but that's a story for later. Now, Agamatsu's first videos on Rogue Lineage had the one key element that every content creator needs to be successful, and that is passion. If you watch Agamatsu's first videos, you can tell he was doing this for fun, and still is to this day. In Agamatsu's videos, it was mainly just him having fun with his friends, and not being afraid to speak his mind. One thing Agamatsu preached back then in the Rogue Lineage community is that everybody's videos were the same.
99% of Rogue Lineage videos suck. True. A lot of them are old, unoriginal, and they don't have a lot of thinking put into it.
Now this is what inspired him to make his own original content and stand out from the rest. It's the big sword, his rarity tier list, the deep dives, the Rogue Lineage iceberg, and his unsolved series would quickly make him rise to fame. And why, you might ask? Well, honestly, it's because the videos are pretty good, but nobody else was doing these type of videos. Agamatsu had a drive to create original content and would quickly make him rise above all. But you might be wondering, wasn't it extremely easy to have a YouTube channel back then on Rogue Lineage? And yes, people were instantly rising to fame because there were no content creators back then, at least at the start. But as quick as they came on, was just as quick as they could fall off. Some of the only original YouTubers back then were Re-Evolu, Zopin Itagaki, Endel, Faceless Man Ruin, and Agamatsu. Since the community in Rogue Lineage was significantly smaller than one in Deepwoken, it wasn't hard to stand out as a content creator. But this is where Agamatsu played his cards right and put himself in the position to become friends with everybody. Because you can't go wrong with positivity, ever. Like, who's gonna hate you for being positive? Now imagine this. You've quickly risen to fame, you're in contact with even the owners of the game, and everybody loves you. What could possibly go wrong? December 23rd, 2020.
Hello everybody, Agamatsu here today. Okay, look, yes, I did recently get banned from the Rogue Lineage system.
Agamatsu announced on his YouTube channel that he was banned from Rogue Lineage. Now this is a sad day for everyone. Their idol of Rogue Lineage was officially banned from the game. Now viewers at home, I'm gonna give you guys a second to imagine what Agamatsu did next after getting banned from his favorite game and his only source of income at the time. Now, was it A, he quit the game? B, he claimed he was falsely banned? C, he went on a reign of hatred saying it was never his fault and all the mods were bad? Or D, he would take a break of 2 months from uploading and come back even better? Now if you guessed A, I just want to let you know you were wrong. Along with all the other options, you see, Agamatsu took the best path possible after receiving his ban. He completely owned up to it. You see, Agamatsu was banned for not breaking the game rules, but Roblox TOS and doing a Robux giveaway for a tournament. Which is kinda stupid, like why did they ban him for that? And Agamatsu set a perfect example for future content creators on what to do when they get banned. He took full responsibility for his ignorance.
No, you do not have to start hating on any of the mods. Don't go do that. If anything, give some of like the mods that are known to ban YouTubers like Conda, give them some love and support, because
Now at the time, this ban was crazy. The community went wild. Not because Agamatsu was one of the biggest content creators, Because Rogue Lineage was literally dying. Agamatsu was carrying the game on his back single-handedly. But a day later, Agamatsu uploaded his video that he originally planned that got him banned, and it was announced in his video that he would be unbanned a few weeks later. So W's in the chat, boys. So Agamatsu grinded in silence, kept making his videos and kept doing his things. And eventually, he hit 10,000 subscribers, and that is where he did his first face reveal on his entire YouTube channel. Now, you could obviously find videos and clips of him before, but it was his first public face reveal on his channel. But like everything living, it must eventually come to an end. And this is where we saw the slow and painful decline of Rogue Lineage dying. And to add insult to injury, the lemon juice on the wound, Rogue Lineage copies started arising. Why play Rogue Lineage grinding and grinding upon hours and hours if you could just go play the copy and get everything you want just like that? But no, Agamatsu never lost hope. He kept going, he kept grinding, and this earned him a tester position on Deepwoken, along with the game itself being announced. I kind of missed that part. Womp womp. Now, since Agamatsu was a content creator, he was granted permission by Ragusa to actually post one of the few first showcase videos on YouTube. If you were a tester and you leaked any sort of footage of Deepwoken at the time, you were banned from Deepwoken and all future games. Now, on the release of Deepwoken, Agamatsu has evolved his content entirely. He is one of the few inspirations that I find myself actually watching in order to better my own content. Once again, Deepwoken content was dry, bland, and completely unoriginal, and Agamatsu came in clutch and paving the way for future original content. This made him rise to power again. And him grinding for years, positioning himself in the right positions, gaining new friends, gaining new connections, is literally friends with the owners of the games, has made him the poster boy of Deepwoken. Now today, as I'm recording this, Agamatsu's content has basically been the same. He's still that golden child from back then that uploads whatever he wants, whenever he wants. Recently, he started to explore other games, playing games such as Fortnite, Unturned, Dark and Darker, and a lot of other Roblox content on his channel. Agamatsu is once again evolving. Now earlier in the video I said when he revealed his face at 10k subs this would be important for today. Agamatsu has branded his channel to the point where if you see his face on a thumbnail, you'd immediately know that's one of his channels. His second channel is at 20,000 subscribers, growing rapidly and having multiple videos with over 100,000 views, and he remains to be an inspiration for the youth of the Deepwoken community. Now this, my friends, is why Agamatsu is a genius.
If I'm getting eaten by the parasites, it should be like, I should be rising in the sky. And then boom, I get the bell. New layer 2 bell.